There we go. Let's go live. Here we go. We're going live. Here we go. Yeah. What up? Welcome to Fishy Hour, guys. It is Tuesday, and let's kick the show off. Hope you guys had a great day. I just want to enjoy the song today a little bit more than usual. I like that bass line. I see Roy jumped in here real quick before we get... Roy, that's funny. Roy said, first MMFC, now I have to go back to work. See you guys at 7. Awesome. Nice job, Roy. I see Aiden. No, I was first. They deleted my comment. No, I did delete your comment. Let's see. What up, MMFC? Says Oscar HTX. MMFC Texas chapter. I see Darren's in here. What up, Darren? Jet. Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Good. Let's see. I see Todd is in here. What up? TP Metal Art in the house. Thanks for jumping on here, Todd. Let's see. Wayne is here. What up, Wayne? MMFC. Captain Dan is in here. Captain Dan, thank you so much for helping me test that Facebook Live setup. I'm excited about that. We'll announce that here in a second as well. Let's see. I see Alex. What up? Yo. Wayne says, nice opening sign. Yeah, it's give me some errors. Let's see. What's this saying? Audio stream current bitrate is lower than. Oh. Did you tweak that? Okay, it's my software's complaining about something. Let's see. Audio. Oh yeah. Let's see if it lets me do it on the fly. Ooh. How's the audio sound, guys? I'm getting some errors over here, but it should be. There it goes. It's back. Okay, go. It's back. Okay, there it goes. It's working now. All right. Maybe we just freaked out because I couldn't handle that sweet jam. I see Leonard. What's up, Leonard? Welcome back. Howdy, Aiden. Aiden's here. I see Tony. What's up, Tony? Good to have you on here. Thanks for modding tonight. Izzy, what's up? Always good to have you here, Izzy. What's up, MMFC? Cal. What I miss? Just the intro, Cal. We're good. Thanks for jumping on. Salty Dangler, yeah. Alyssa is here. What's up, Alyssa? Welcome to the stream and welcome to Hook and Line Fishing. Let's see. Mountaintop Flies. I'm doing a tournament in Huntington Harbor on Sunday. Are you putting it on or are you participating in the tournament? Let us know, Mountaintop Flies. Let's see. Tony says, Salty, what's up, brother? Cool. Jet says, at Harbor Island right now, I'll be listening while I fish. Ooh, that's cool. Let us know how you do, Jet. Keep us posted. Not much, says Salty. Cool. Okay, let's see who else. I see Doug is in here. What's up, Doug? Welcome. Hello, everyone. El Sueño in the house. Doug, is El Sueño a charter? Are you chartering? Let us know. Let's see. I see Captain Dan's here. Yep, I see Nate. What's up, Nate? Welcome. Graham. What's up, guys? Alyssa says, Can you use a uni knot for everything? No. I got a fishing rod today. Never had one before. Oh, yeah. Never had my own before. That's cool. Right. So, Alyssa, guys, she's a spearfisher woman. But she's, with the COVID thing, she's also run into the issue where she hasn't been able to dive as much as she would like to because there's not that many dive partners available. Right. So, she's picked up a setup for trout. So, it looks from the picture she sent, it looks like it's like a 10 to 12 pound setup. I told her she could use it for catching spotties too, so she might have some questions for us about trout fishing or whatever kind of fishing. Whatever question you have, Alyssa, just let us know. We'll help you with that. I see Slinging Lead. Cody's in the house. What's up? What's up, Cody? Going bow fishing tomorrow, says Aiden. Do you ever bow fish? I have not. Actually, I've tried it once with a friend. We're gonna shoot carp. He had the bow and everything, but we couldn't find a spot to fish for carp. But so I tried it once, but I never got to shoot any. But that would be fun. I'll say it. So Mountaintop Flies is in the tournament. Cool. Mountaintop Flies. It's okay to say the tournament name. What's the tournament called? Who's putting it on? And give us all the details, because maybe somebody else that's watching wants to go to a tournament on Sunday too. I see Carlos. What's up? Carlos Velasquez. What's up, guys? First timer here. I'm excited. Ooh, cool. Welcome. First timers, say what's up to Carlos, guys. Welcome him to the show. Thanks for jumping on here, Carlos. We're excited to have you. Izzy says, I don't know if Tyler is on right now, but I mailed out his gift certificate today. Right on. Yes. So, guys, for those of you who don't know, Izzy donated a half-day trip at a Seaforth in San Diego for FISHY hour trivia night last Friday, and Tyler won that. So he's letting us know that he mailed it to him. So good stuff. Thanks, Izzy. Also trout and squid. Oh, you're going squid fishing also. That's right, Alyssa. Richie Rich, what up, fellas? Right on, Richie. Welcome back. I checked on your order. Hopefully there's going to be some shipping information emailed to you shortly. Okay. Dirty Hookers in the house. What up? Cheers. Thanks for the reminder. Let me know what you guys are drinking tonight. I'm going to get ready to crack this baby open. Here we go. Give it 3 shakes for some epic ASMR style soda opening. Here we go. I let out the fizz too fast. Man. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. I had to check my watch because I'm a little out of it today. All right, so we have some announcements. We're going to have Chris from CCA jump on here in a second and talk to us a little bit about AB 3030. Super important that you guys get educated on that and understand what's happening. It is about your fishing rights, so stay tuned for that. I'll call Chris in a little bit. That's kind of Chris's 5-minute warning. And while I get you guys caught up on the next the next announcement. So CCA is gonna CCA usually has a live stream on their Facebook page, CCA California on Facebook, and they have guests live stream on there, and they'll talk about different fishing topics. They have some really seasoned guys on there, and this Thursday they're gonna have me on there. So I'm gonna be doing something similar to what I'm doing here. You guys will probably recognize the set, but I'm gonna be basically talking about my philosophy on creating content for fishermen, right? So both spear fishermen and hook and line fishermen, and I'm just gonna talk about basically my style of making content, why I do it, and why I think educating people to do it the right way is a benefit to everybody else. Because if those guys are out there poaching or breaking the rules or doing it the wrong way, even if it's because they don't know that they're doing something wrong, it makes all anglers look bad. And it's better to take those guys under your wing and teach them how to do it the right way than let them go about their business and mess it up for everybody else. Okay, so something similar to that. And then I'm gonna walk you guys. I'm gonna go through my my content making trajectory, and then community building, that kind of like the basics of how I got started with my spearfishing blog, and then with my spearfishing podcast that evolved into going on spearfishing trips, which inspired me to make videos, which inspired me to make a vlog, and then after that getting into more hook and line stuff, and then MMFC and Fishy Hour and all that good stuff. So basically, if you're new to Fishy Hour and you don't know about me and you don't know how I came about, it'll be kind of like that. And then along the way, I'll share whatever knowledge somebody cares to ask about, even if it has to do with like what video camera do you use or what software do you use, all that stuff that people are curious about, and just whatever questions pop up, I want to try to answer them as we go. Okay, so that'll be on Thursday at, I think it's at Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's at 4:00. 4:00 on Thursday on CCA California's Facebook page. It'll be a Facebook Live. Okay. So that'll be on Thursday. And then I'm still going to do, we're still going to do an interview on Thursday. I'm just waiting to hear back about who we're going to interview. Is Brian on here yet? Brian, I'm not sure if you got my message. Let me know if you can do part 2 this Thursday. Okay, cool. Oh, it's 5 p.m. says Chris. Okay, so it's at 5 p.m. guys. 5 p.m. It was going to be awkward if I showed up way early. So yeah, so 5 p.m. CCA California Facebook page. So if you haven't already, go like them and just be prepared because it's gonna be awesome. I don't know if it's gonna be awesome, but it'll be fun. Okay, so yeah, that's what's up. That's what we have so far. Chris, I'm gonna give you a call, and I'm gonna add you to the call and give you the split screen treatment. Let me bring this up. Let's get Chris here on Skype. Oh yeah. Oh, that was fast. Awesome. Split screen. Boom. What up?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, man. It's if you guys didn't meet me at Day on the Bay, you can actually see how ugly I look.
It's messed up. All right.
I know.
So, I've seen the posts about it, and Wayne's explained it to me a couple of times, right? But I think it'd be better explained by somebody with your experience, and you probably had to explain this multiple times already in the past couple of months.
Oh boy, that's a lot. Well, I mean, if Wayne's already talked to you about it, I'm not sure how much more I can do, but I'll certainly try.
All right, let's do it. So guys, I'll introduce it. So, and you jump in because I don't know if I have it correct. So,
Sure.
there's a new regulation they're trying to put in place called AB 3030. Is it a regulation?
So ultimately what it is, it's a legislative bill.
There you go.
And it has already passed the Assembly. There's the Assembly and then there's the Senate in California. It's passed through the Assembly. Kind of think about the federal structure where you have the House of Representatives and the Senate. Ours is the Assembly and the Senate. So ultimately it's passed through the Assembly. Now it's in the Senate. So now it's just one step closer to being implemented. Guys, basically we've dubbed it as MLPA 2.0. And, I'm sure Captain Dan and all those older guys probably exactly know what MLP is and all that and what happened years and years ago. Essentially, it's the network of MPAs, marine protected areas, to where, it's protected. And that's exactly why this bill is kind of so, it's aimed at conservation, but the problem is it's super broad. So we just don't know. And they failed to define the word protect, just like MPAs and all that here. So ultimately what this goal is, it's making it a goal of the state of California to protect 30% of ocean, of water, and of land in the state of California. So ultimately, that's kind of the big question. What does protect mean? Can we fish there and all that? And judging based on experience way back when with the MLPA, it usually means it could potentially, and it just opens up the door to more closures. And that's exactly what we're trying to prevent. So that's kind of the gist of it. So if you guys have any questions, I'm sure I'll be in the chat. I'm sure Wayne's going to be in the chat as well to answer them. But ultimately, we do have some calls to action that we really need help on right now.
Okay.
So first, if you go to our website,
let me bring that up.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Shabam, it's up.
Nice. That was quick. So if you go to our website, ccacalifornia.org, California all spelled out. So you have the big text up towards the top, help CCA Cal defeat AB 3030. You have a very, little explanation right at the top, but then there's also, there's a link right down there where it says click here to read the full text. Guys, you can actually read the full text. It's not very long. So, I've read it at least a dozen times. So you can actually read that. And there it is right there. So you can read that. It's very, very, like I said, broad and all that. And then that's one part. The other part is we do have what they call a voter voice. Voter voice is actually a tool that we use along with other organizations to where you can actually write your senator, and it makes it super, super simple. So if you go to that link says click here to tell your senator to oppose AB 3030.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Yeah. So ultimately, what that means, what that means is, you totally threw me off there. So yeah, as you look into it, it basically kind of fills in. You have your message, and you have it's like sending an email to your senator. Basically, it's like
That's
writing.
cool. But it's already
So
made.
exactly. So we've already plugged in a message for you in there. You are more than welcome to read through it. You can even add your little tidbit, how much fishing means to you, and all that. It's going to go to your senator. So you just have to basically fill in your first name, last name, email, all that stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go. There's that there's that message. And
Yeah,
like I said,
this is amazing. That's really good because it's like there's no friction to the action. You guys can do this. It's basically filling out your information, and they need your zip code and all that stuff so they can see which senator to send it to. But that's
exactly.
awesome.
So ultimately, you like you said, by your zip code, once you fill in all that information, it's going to find your senator and send it right up there.
Dude, that's
Um,
cool.
so we really need everyone to kind of fill that out. So that's step one. Step two, there's actually, if you go back to our website,
Okay, I'm there.
ccacalifornia.org, there's actually an online petition kind of down below there, where it says AB 3030 petition.
This guy. Oh,
You can actually go.
oh, it's built into the site. It's already here. This is it, right?
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. So you scroll down, you've got all your reasons right there. That's kind of what we're trying to push there in that petition. You fill that in with your zip code, your first name, last name, email, all that stuff, and that's actually collecting on our records, and we're going to submit that petition as well. So that's just
Awesome.
another way to kind of get yourself involved, get others involved, along with sending that to the correct authorities up in Sacramento. So that's number two. Hopefully I haven't lost you guys, but that's number two. Number three, you kind of just hover your mouse over there. Join CCA if you haven't already.
This guy.
We really,
Boom.
really need membership. Our strength is in our membership. We can't do it alone. So if you haven't joined already, we'd certainly appreciate it. It's $35 a year to join. Life membership starts at $1,000. You can even break that down to quarterly payments of $250. So it's all good stuff, and that gets you your membership there.
Awesome. So in addition to fighting this AB 3030, you guys do a ton of other things. And just for the sake of the people that haven't heard of CCA, which is like shouldn't be that many people, but like somebody that's just joined the stream and they're not familiar with CCA, give us like a quick it could be as it could be long, it could be long too, but just give us like a quick little, what is CCA? Somebody asked, what is CCA?
I was gonna say, how much time do you have?
I know, right?
Yeah. So CCA California, we're a fishing advocacy group, guys. We basically fight for your right to fish here in California. We're a national organization based in Houston, Texas. We've got 130,000 members in the nation. 25 or 3,000 of those now are in California.
Cool.
Our state chapter is about 5 years old.
Nice.
And it started with our executive director, Wayne Cotto, who's very knowledgeable, and he's been great. He's awesome. And we started 5 years ago in 2015, working our way up. We've already actually had some major accomplishments in defeating lead bans in the past. We've also saved bluefin tuna from becoming an endangered species. We're also working on, hopefully the 12-month license.
That's cool.
We're working on stuff like that. So that's kind of us in a nutshell. On advocacy, we also are trying to implement artificial reefs in California. I'm not sure if you guys up north, there's a reef going on in Palos Verdes right off there right now, which we're super excited about. And then also we have the hatchery program with Hub SeaWorld Research Institute in San Diego.
For white sea bass and halibut, right?
Correct. So the white sea bass program, the Orehead program, it's the $5 stamp that you pay with your license.
Yep.
That's what actually funds that program.
Cool.
And so we have the white sea bass program. We're actually trying to expand that program to include California halibut too.
Cool.
So that's the halibut piece on that.
Awesome.
So if you go to our website too, actually right below.
Let me bring it up real quick. Browser share. There it is.
Yeah. So if you go right below, there's actually a video right on our homepage of us releasing halibut, which is super cool. We released, if I remember correctly, about 2,300 halibut in Mission Bay alone.
Cool.
Yeah. So each one of those halibut were tagged. They're being monitored by hubs. And, aside, without this COVID situation, we were actually planning on helping hubs release another batch of halibut. Right now, that's kind of on hold just because of COVID and all that stuff. And yeah, that's basically in a nutshell what we do.
That's awesome. It's a lot of stuff to cover. I know you did a great job of getting the main bullet points. But I do remember when the rumors came out that they were trying to ban lead weights for fishing. People were freaking out. So that just didn't go away on its own, guys. Like groups like CCA were in that fight. So $35. I'm a member. I'm a part of the San Diego chapter. There's other chapters here all up and down the coast. So it's worth it, guys. It's you're basically supporting these guys, and they're helping preserve your fishing rights. Okay, so cool.
Yeah, and stuff like that lead ban, it never goes away, man. It comes back almost every year. I mean, we haven't even talked about live bait. Live bait continues to come back with PFMC, and think about how important live bait is to our fishery. It's almost, if we don't have live bait, it's almost non-existent, right?
Explain what that is real quick.
So right now, in a nutshell, some groups are stating that live bait is actually the stock numbers are actually well below than what it needs to be. And the thing is, the surveyor, which is NOAA, they're actually a federal agency. So if you think about it, federal waters are about 3 miles to about 200 miles. Guess where the bait was? It's all up along the beach, all within that 3 mile. So they're missing a whole bunch of that bait. And that's kind of, in a nutshell, leading them to a false stock assessment, I guess.
Yeah, because they're not counting all the stock that's closer to shore. That makes sense.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
It makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to use that data to make legislation against it. That makes sense. Cool. Awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool stuff. Okay. So there you go, guys. Again, I just wanted to give Chris and CCA a chance to get on here and explain those things, and just encourage you guys to support. Okay. So it doesn't cost you anything to fill out these forms and contact your senator. $35 $35. Not that much. You got this. And then so if you're not gonna do anything, at least fill out those forms for AB 3030 so we can have more of a showing and let them know that we don't want this.
And also just on that senator deal, the voter voice is there. It's set up. It's all ready to go. All you have to do is fill in a couple boxes. Not to mention, whether you live in San Diego, LA, Oxnard, San Francisco, we need those senators from everywhere to be notified of this. To kind of, we need AB 3030 or our message about AB 3030 to go everywhere.
Yeah, that's
cool.
So
it does not matter if you live in San Diego or LA or anywhere in California. We just need you to send it.
That's a good point. That's such a good point. Yep. And sweet.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So, and then that was our 3 bullet points. We've got the voter voice up on our website. We've got the online petition. We've got membership available always. And lastly, we can always use any donation, man. Basically, whether it's $10, $20, $1,000, whatever. We've actually hired a lobbyist for this specific issue.
Oh, cool.
So obviously that costs money. Yeah. So we need help. So if you can donate. If you can join CCA and all of the above. But we'd appreciate all the help. We can't do it alone, guys.
Awesome. Cool, Chris. Thank you for jumping on here and giving us this update. So I appreciate that.
For sure, man. For sure. I'm actually super stoked about Thursday too.
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but excited.
Think about it this way. It's almost like a fishy hour / CCA Cal Facebook event where you're just hanging out and talking to people, which is the same deal. But guys, if you haven't liked our Facebook page, make sure to like it tonight. Get notified of Thursday. That's Thursday at 5 p.m. We're gonna have Roman, myself. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the show. Thanks, Chris. I'm gonna end the call.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
We'll see you soon. See ya. change the screen here over here. There we go. Boom. Cool. That was cool. All right. So that I like starting off the show like that with like good information, like informative stuff. I feel like I've accomplished something. I feel like I helped spread the word on on such an important issue. And now it's time to mess around. It's good. All right. So let's see. Let's get this thing out of here. There we go. All right. So that was fun. Let me catch up on some chats real quick, see what you guys are talking about, and I can jump into the conversation with you guys. So if anybody needs a link to that stuff, I put the link in the chat. It's ccacalifornia.org, and you'll be able to see the same page I just showed you on the screen and handle all that business, okay? So thanks for doing that. Can we do a fishing fundraiser for CCA, says Cody. We just did. That was on the bay with CCA. That was a fundraiser pretty much for CCA. But it's we could do other things. It's something that we'll talk about. We'll figure it out. I just don't want to hit you guys up for money every week or all the time and like wear you guys out. Okay. So just being honest with you guys. If you want to support, tell your friends to join CCA. Okay. And join CCA yourself. Okay. Or even if you don't join CCA, fill out those forms and get your fishing friends to also fill out those forms, because you gotta make your voice heard, right? There's no point in like think about like, I don't know if a lot of you guys weren't on, maybe some of you guys weren't fishing yet when the MLPAs took hold, and everybody was like upset that it happened, and we got a little bit blindsided and lied to, I guess, and then you wish you could have done something, right? Well, now's the time to do something. Now's the time when you can do something, right? So do it. Otherwise, I don't want to hear you guys complaining afterwards if it takes hold, okay? Sorry. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. Tony says, it felt right to get into it. We had a common interest here. Okay, cool. Yep. Everyone else, please tell your friends to help. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Wait, that was a day on the bay. Never mind. Yes, Cody. Cheers, dude. Cheers. Right on. Get it. See, Cal says, I recently renewed my annual membership to a 5-year. Ooh, awesome, Cal. Thank you. Right on, Cal. Carlos says, that was interesting. Thanks, Chris. Right on. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, the cool thing about the CCA guys is that they're willing to jump on here and explain things to us, which I think is a great opportunity for the show and for us to get like more knowledge. Let's see. Cal says, I talked to a kayaker this weekend who never heard of CCA. I informed him and pointed him to the website. Oh, perfect. See, there you go. Cal's good with that kind of stuff. I've seen Cal do that same thing for Fishy Hour. So thank you, Cal, for spreading the word like that. I know it's if there's 28 of us in here, right? If each one of us got someone else to join or got someone else, made someone else aware of it, that CCA even exists, then it's benefiting everybody. It's benefiting that person that you're telling about CCA, because their fishing rights are the same as your fishing rights, right? And then it's benefiting you because your fishing rights are going to get protected as well. So anyway, enough of that. I don't want to keep going on because I can keep going on. Let's see. Todd says, I'm donating a 48-inch yellowtail with kelp for the CCA banquet. Dude, that's nice. Nice. Awesome, Todd. I hope you guys have been keeping Todd busy. Let's see. That's cool. I got to check that out. Okay, so Graham says, question, if you want to upgrade your live well battery to a 12 volt, do you need to change out the pump motor as well? Your pump should be rated for a voltage. Usually most pumps work at 12 volts. So if you're getting a bigger battery, if you want to upgrade your battery, as long as you have a 12 volt battery, it'll still work the same. It'll just last longer because a bigger battery will have more amp hours. Okay. So voltage is the potential for current. Okay. And amperage is like, and watts is like the use of current. Okay. So think of it as like voltage is the pressure on a pipe, and amps is actual water flowing through it, the current. Okay. So if you have a little can of water like this, with a spigot coming out that's only going to allow 12 volts to come out, 12 volts of pressure, and you have a 5-gallon jug with that same little hole that's only going to allow 12 volts of pressure, then your device, if it's rated for 12 volts, will be fine, okay? Because it's not going to draw more current than it needs. And as long as it's got that 12 volt potential, that 12 volt pressure, it's going to work. It's just going to work longer because it's going to take you longer to drain the bigger container of amperage, of amp hours, than a smaller container, okay? I hope that analogy helps. I just kind of made it up. If it would work great if you were a plumber. So there you go. Okay. So I hope that helps, Graham. So I see Wayne says, thanks, Cal. Okay. Tony says, I'm shot calling a legal Halley this Sunday. Ooh, all bunch of suggestions to make it happen. Yeah, I'll let you know, Tony. I'll send you a spot. Wayne says, thanks, Todd. Cool TB metal art in the house. Okay. Cal says, as a firearms enthusiast, I am well aware of the marginalization. Fishing is not a crime. Exactly. Do you ever go flounder gigging? No. Actually, I go halibut spearfishing, which is kind of like flounder gigging. It's a flounder, right? But no, not from a boat. I don't know of anybody here in San Diego that does that. Honestly, I'm not even sure if it's legal here. That's a good question, but it sounds fun. That's where you kind of like, you're on a boat with bright lights at night, and it's shallow, and you can see the halibut on the floor, and you can just kind of spear him from the boat, right? Is that what it is? That's what it sounds like to me. Cool stuff. Okay. Let's see. Cal says pole spear is about as close as we can get. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Yep. Yes, that was right. Right on. Okay, let me see what else I missed here. All right, so Alyssa's asking about knots. Alyssa, I would recommend you learn the San Diego jam knot, the Palomar knot, and guys, let me know what's your favorite knot to tie braid to floral or braid to mono. What's your favorite joining knot for braid to floral or braid to mono? Let's see. Pole spear is about. Okay, I see. Yep. Aiden says, "What pole spear can I get for under $35?" Oh, that's an easy one. There's you can probably get that on Double Uni, says Cody. Double Uni, says Tony. FG, says Johnny. I like the FG knot, Johnny. That's a good one. Double is easier to learn for sure. RP knot. I have never heard of that one. Is that like another name for the FG knot? Double San Diego jam knot. Ooh, that's interesting. Looking up SD knot. Alyssa, I have a video on how to do it. I'll send you a link in a second. Let's see. Beep bop boop bop beep bop. Let's see. San Diego jam knot. There it is. Pause this. Get the link. Copy. All right, Alyssa, I'm putting it in the chat. There it is. That's a San Diego jam knot. I used an extra big hook with a big bright orange line to help you see the knot. But yeah, so the $35 pole spear, you probably get that yellow fiberglass paralyzer tip. It's like 3-prong paralyzer tip on Amazon. You used to be able to get that at like Sport Chalet, but there's no Sport Chalets anymore. That's cheap pole spear. The only thing with that pole spear is that when you have it cocked, so when you push it back, it's gonna bow. Okay. And the way you get rid of that bow in the fiberglass, because it's made out of fiberglass, the way you get rid of that bow is when you stretch it, you also twist it. So the rubber band wraps around it, and that'll make the pole spear straight. Okay. That's a little hack. Okay, let's see. Captain Dan says Royal Polaris is RP. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. FG Knot all day, says Lost Horizon Fishing. What's up, Lost Horizon? Welcome to the stream. Can you get a pole spear for $20? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't think so. I don't know. That's a good question. Do you want a $20 pole spear? I don't know if it'll be it'll probably get destroyed. I don't know the quality of a $20 pole spear. Cody says double uni when I'm not on water in the wind. I use FG when tying in the wind. Okay, cool. Royal Polaris knot. Rest in peace, Sports LA. Exactly. Yeah, Sports LA. It's crazy. Okay, I see. I think Wayne just hooked it up with some examples in the Facebook group. Let's see. Man, thank you, Wayne, for doing that. So, Alyssa, if you're on the Mad Max Fishing Club Facebook group, Wayne just posted a FG knot tutorial, and he's also posted a couple of other knots in there too. So, you want to use a FG knot or the uni to uni knot when you're connecting your main line, which is your braid. I think you got 20-pound braid, to your leader, which in your case is that 12-pound mono that they told you, right? So that 12-pound mono. So you're gonna use that FG knot to connect the mono to your braid, and then you're gonna pull off about, I don't know, like 5 to 4 feet off that spool, and you're gonna cut it, and then that's what you're gonna use for tying onto your bait. Okay, that way your bait is tied to the mono. Okay, and it should be clear. It's harder to see, but that's it. Okay, and after that, you could also look up. I have a couple other videos on like drop shots and some basic lures. So anyway, that should get you going. Okay, Aiden says to Dan, how to private message. You can message Captain Dan on Discord if you're on Discord, or you can also message him in the Facebook group. He shows up as Buddy Walsh on Facebook. If you go to our Facebook group, Facebook message me. Yeah, Captain Dan, I'm not going to put your email address because I feel bad if you start getting spam from these streams. So, Aiden, the best way to do it would be to go to the Facebook group. Tony, can you please put the link to the Facebook group in the chat? And then that way Aiden can find Buddy Walsh in the Facebook group, okay? And then from there, you guys can message back and forth on Facebook, I guess. Cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, good stuff. Oscar says, I need to try out spearfishing. Yes, you do. It's really fun and enjoyable. That's who Buddy Walsh is. I just put that. That's funny, Cal. That's funny. Yeah, Buddy Walsh is Captain Dan, but he had I think let me tell me if I got the story right, Captain Dan. He has another friend who's also named Dan Walsh, and they flipped for it, and Captain Dan lost, so he took the name of his dog before he had Duke, Buddy. So he came out. He shows up as Buddy Walsh. That's why he shows up as Buddy Walsh instead of Dan Walsh. But yeah, that's him. Okay. Breaker Lounge Fishing. What's up? I have to retie a few different rods tonight. Broke off my drop shot twice in sunken trees, 25 feet down today. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I see. Baker Lounge. What do you what setups do you fish usually? So you do drop shots and like probably wacky worm. See, Dan Walsh. So Captain Dan says it's a long story, not worth wasting. But I'm funny. Okay, it's funny. Okay, so good stuff. Thanks for posting that link, Tony. That's the story. Says Captain. Sorry, I got it all out there before you had a chance to respond. Mad Max request sent. Cool. All right, we're keeping Tony busy today. we're keeping Tony busy today. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for modding the chat and modding the Facebook group. You rock, dude. Right on. All right, cool. So, let's see. Any questions, guys? You have or any reports you want to give? Put it in the chats and let's talk about that. Cool. I see the chat's going strong. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I see Tony's comment about his wife because his wife's interested in free diving as well. So Alyssa's a good person to go with for sure. Let's see. I see Dirty Hookers in here. I haven't seen him in a while. Thanks for jumping on, dude. Palomar and San Diego Jam Knot are the two go-to knots. Yep, I agree. Uni to uni for mono to fluoro, and RP knot for braid to mono or braid to fluoro. Sweet. Thanks for typing that out, Dirty. Let's see. Salty says Palomar knot if you can get around the bait, or SD jam knot if it's a big bait. Cool. Good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be cool. Hey, Dirty Hooker, would you be interested in being a guest on one of these Thursdays? That would be fun. Have you on here on a Thursday, and we could talk about your channel and just like your fishing background, like how you got into fishing, all that fun stuff. And then the guys here can ask you questions, and we can make a night out of it. Let me know if you're interested, Dirty. That'd be fun. Let's see. Who else we have in here? And no worries, Tony. Thank you for doing that. Okay. Nate says, a La Jolla report. There we go. Not much life. Was out very early on a private boat. No yellowtail. Surface action at all. Good conditions. Ended with some tasty rockfish. Ooh, nice. That's cool. Rockfish tacos are the best. Aiden says, what's the Discord again? Do not do Facebook. Not good with tech. Okay, so Discord, Aiden, is romancastro.com/MMFC, all lowercase. Okay. Leonard says, night session. Ooh. Yeah, Leonard, that sounds good. I'm down. I'm down to do a night session. It's been a long time since I fished at night, and I love fishing Mission Bay when it's like no wind, no boat traffic, and just like so relaxing. And then the bonus that you might catch a sweet giant fish. Oscar says, let everyone know to be careful when hanging fish off the side of the kayak. Oh, almost got flipped. Oh, did you get attacked? Did you get attacked by a seal? That sucks. Two Geeks says that would be awesome. I'm not sure. Oscar, a seal plucked my mackerel out of my hand. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Was that in La Jolla, or Cody? Was that in La Jolla? Surf fishing is on fire right now, says Alex. Ooh, that's cool. Oscar says, dang, that's pretty dang close. Yeah, that's crazy. Really, Alex? I've heard a lot of salad in the surf lately. Okay, cool. Tony put up the link. Thanks, Tony. We're making you work overtime, dude. Not a TP. Cool. Yeah, in La Jolla. Okay, cool. That's crazy. I've never been in a situation where the seals get that close. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a trip. Dent Walsh, what's your Discord, or do not have it named to make a account? On Discord, he's Captain Dan, I think. On Discord, he's Captain Dan. He's in our Discord group, so you should be able to find him in there for sure. Let's see. Baker Lounge says, I throw square bills, other crankbaits, and chatterbaits on a 6-4-1, 6-6-1, and sometimes even a 7-1-1. That's good. I missed the crankbait question, but that's good information. Yeah, I throw my crankbaits on like a 6-4-1. Yeah. One more time for the Facebook group, just making sure that is available. Thanks, Tony. Making the thumbs work overtime. I've had seals take my fish while spearfishing. That's the scariest. Yeah, that's why I've never had that situation, but I've heard enough stories that I don't put fish on my stringer on my belt. I take that fish if I'm out fishing like with just a float by myself, or like without a vessel, without a kayak, or without a boat, then I'll just take my one fish and go home. Pretty much, I don't dangle it on myself. And then if I'm fishing on a boat or a kayak, I'll put my fish in the kayak or on the boat before I try to work on getting another fish. Just because like those things are so fast and so strong that they will have no problem sinking you. And once they grab onto that fish lust is going. They're not gonna want to let go. They probably won't bite you, but they will drag you down to whatever depth they feel comfortable at. And if you're not ready for that, if you get surprised, man, you're gonna blow out an eardrum because you're not gonna be aware enough to clear while it's dragging you down, because you're probably trying to figure out what's going on. Why are you moving down so fast? And then by the time you realize that a seal is dragging you from your belt, your eardrums are probably blown, because those things are big. And I've never had a big seal. What I'm trying to say is I don't think a little seal is going to try to approach you and take your fish off of you. It's going to be the big one. It's going to be the big seal that feels bold enough to like stroll up to you, because you look pretty big with your fins. You look pretty long. So any seal that's brave enough to come at you and try to take your fish is probably going to be a big one. So yeah, it's not worth messing with. Aiden asked if I ever freshwater fish. I freshwater fish here and there, but I tend not to I don't feel it's cost effective. Like for $50 plus the salt enhancement stamp, which is like what, $55 or $70. I forget how much it was. You can fish in saltwater day and night, 24/7, and go home whenever you want, launch whenever you want. But in freshwater around here, you not only have to have your regular license, you got to pay an additional fee for that lake, and then you got to pay another fee to launch your kayak. So you're paying another $10 a day to fish, and they're limiting the hours you can fish. So I only fish freshwater on special days when it's like a tournament that I want to support, or if somebody says, hey, can you come to this tournament and shoot a video for it? We think it would be cool to commemorate this. I'll do that. I'll go shoot it. I won't even fish. I mostly just like, I'll take one lure I've been wanting to fish in freshwater, and I'll fish that. Hopefully I'll get a bite, and then I'll just kind of document the event, make a video about it, and call it a day. But it's usually I'll usually only do that on summer days when they're long, and I feel a little bit more justified in paying the extra $10 to fish for like 10 hours. Because on the lakes around here, they kick you off before sunset or right at sunset, and then like they won't let you onto the lake until like sunrise, right? So honestly, I don't think it's worth it. And I know there's a lot of cost that goes into maintaining the lakes and stuff. But anyway, I don't want to get into that whole debate. I just don't. It's just we have such a good deal with the salt that it's I'd rather just fish salt. Let's see. Good stuff. Tony, what's up? Tony, look at Tony. Oh man, did it come up? I don't see is my super chat thing broken again? Well, there it goes. There it goes. Tony in the house. What up, Tony? Thanks for the $4.99. That's funny. Keep it up. Right on. Thank you. Right on. Thanks, Tony. Okay, I see Romadu. Okay, let's go. Alyssa's question. I was cleaning a fish on a dock last weekend, and a sea lion, Free Willy style, jumped out of the dock, and I was on. Oh, that's crazy. That sucks. Cody says, I used to hook spotted sea trout on my waist when wading at a sandbar in the bay, and a dolphin snatched it at the stringer, and I got thrown into the water. Jeez. Never again will I connect myself to a stringer. That is crazy. That's a cool story though. It's a cool story, bro. I got attacked by a dolphin. That's awesome. So you were standing. I was waiting at a sandbar. Okay, cool. So you're in the water. That's crazy. That's cool. Talk about wildlife interaction. I only fish the lakes to throw tiny jigs for stock trout. Okay, cool. There you go. That's fun. Carlos says hashtag Tony Suarez. Nice, Carlos. Nice. I like that. The other thing I was gonna mention, that's hilarious. The other thing I was gonna mention is this weekend. So Tony's going on a boat on Sunday. So that probably means he can't fish on Saturday, right, Tony? On Saturday, I don't know, guys. The conditions look okay in La Jolla. I'm waiting to see what the wind is gonna do, because the wind the wind forecast doesn't go that far yet, doesn't go that far into Saturday yet. But if the wind is good and you guys are up to it, I would like to go fish La Jolla, with the caveat that it's the surf doesn't seem so bad. So it's on you if you want to come, right? If you get tore up or if you lose gear, watch the video I put out on launching from La Jolla. Also, rewatch some of the stuff that we did with Kevin Nakata and with Chris Blevins. Watch those videos so you get a better idea of what it's like. And then if you're up for it, I think I want to go do La Jolla this Saturday, guys. Let me know what you think. If you guys are up for it, if you guys don't want to try that, let's give it a go. Let's give it the good old high school try, whatever you say. If not, we can separate. We can do 2 outings. We can separate the group. We can do a bay fishing group and a La Jolla fishing group, because we could always jump on Discord and talk about what's going on. So, yeah. Tony says, but I'm down for La Jolla soon. Also down to grab a fish finder. Cool. Okay. Correct. I'm out for Saturday. Okay, cool. All right. Unlimited power. What's up, dude? That's such a good name. Unlimited power in the house. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. Loyalty till the end. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good deal. Yeah, so we're just basically talking about fishy topics and good stuff. So I see DDME. Hope I'm saying that right. What's up? Welcome to the stream. DDME, are you new to the stream? Is it your first time here? If it is, welcome. Deuces all. Thanks for jumping on, Cody. I appreciate you taking the time. Carlos says, Dame is good. Okay, cool. Oh, welcome, Dame. He's cracking up. That's hilarious. See you, Cody. Cool. All right. Oh, here we go. Aiden says, what rod for jetties for $50? Get a Walmart Shakespeare combo for $50. It's got a rod and a reel. Good to go. Something with like a 10 to 12 pound setup. That's it. Aiden says, Roman, what is the straight up best bait and rig for catching dinner from shore? Oh, that's a great question for Coach Worf. I don't usually target fish to keep. I will occasionally keep a halibut. But if you're straight up trying to catch dinner, and you're okay with eating like opaleye or like sargo, or just like I guess what you call panfish. I don't even know if that's what you call them, panfish or not. But like anyway, just any fish you can catch. I would do a simple drop shot with market shrimp. You cut up shrimp or frozen peas. That's a good one too, Cal. If you want to catch opaleye, you could buy a bag of frozen peas, and then take a small hook with a little weight, and I've seen Coach use even like an old nail as like a drop shot, and then you kind of just like chum the water a little bit and just throw a bunch of peas, and then the fish will start coming to eat the peas, and then you throw your bait in there with the hook with a pea on there, and then you'll get hooked. Okay, it's pretty it's that easy. It's that easy. I recommend doing that like at the jetty, like off the rocks, basically. Okay, and if you wanna fish, you should hit up Coach Worf, see if he's available. He does this cool thing where he takes people out and takes them fishing with a fixed line pole. It's basically a fishing pole with a fixed line. It doesn't have a reel, and he puts the bait on there. You just take it and you lower it in the water. It's outside, so it doesn't hit the rocks. And then when you catch a fish, you feel it jiggle, and then you kind of bring it up, and the fish comes at you. It's pretty entertaining. It's pretty fun. It definitely helps you learn to feel the bite, because it's pretty much a guaranteed bite. Dame is the first timer. I invited him to the show. Oh, awesome! Thanks, Izzy. Welcome, Dame. That's cool. Yes, my first time. My buddy Izzy recently got my. Oh, perfect. Right on. Yeah, Dame. If you have any questions for the fishing community here, we're all here to help. It's I haven't said this in a while, but it's a good opportunity for anybody who's even the more experienced guys. if you're like an expert yellowtail fisherman and you're trying to get into a different type of fishing, it's very likely that somebody else in here is an expert at that type of fishing, or has a lot more experience than you at a different type of fishing that you're trying to learn. So the way that I try to run my stuff, the way that I try to run my websites and my content is with the mindset of being a helpful like neighbor, right? Like I don't like any kind of berating of new people. I don't like any kind of smack talking, because we're all adults and there's no need for that kind of stuff. And I do like to share the fishing knowledge with new people, because I want them to learn how to go about things the way that is going to protect the image of the sport. Okay. So I don't want somebody out there, like, my pet peeve is when somebody tells a new guy, new guy says, hey, are the orange ones legal? And some guy, to be funny, says, oh yeah, you can take 2 or you can take 5. And to see if that guy goes and does it, and say he does do it, now he's got like protected species in possession, and is going to mess it up for everybody else. When he gets caught, the game warden is going to say like, hey, these fishermen are dumb. They're doing the wrong thing. They're not reading the regs. Anyway, it just gives everybody else a black eye. Okay. So if we can help those new guys learn the rules and get them bit, then they're going to help us protect the image of the sport. Okay. That's my basic premise. Okay. Just for you. So you understand what we're doing here. And then also we have a pretty cool community. That philosophy allows us to have a cool community where we can kind of help each other in fishing, and yeah, it's pretty entertaining. It's fun, and you don't have a space where you feel you're gonna get criticized for asking questions. Okay, so ask any question you may have, and we'll all jump on there and help you as much as we can. Okay. Smack Talking New is my new band. that sounds like a cool band name, actually, Cal. That's hilarious. So Aiden says, I mostly freshwater fish only, saltwater once or twice a year here in Ohio. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Good stuff. Thanks for jumping on here, Aiden. How did you hear about the show? Okay, Smack Talking News is my new band name. That's hilarious. I need to drop out, folks. Sorry I've been awake for... no worries. Tony, thank you so much for helping today. That was awesome, and I appreciate you taking the time to mod, like I said. Thank you. Let's see. Is Brian here? What up, Brian? Woo woo. Awesome. Thanks for jumping on, Brian. I hope you got my message on Instagram. Let me know. Dame says, all right, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Zoom meeting got out of hand. There we go. Had to attend. Perfect. Loyal till the end says, plenty of those on the sport. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's hilarious. Okay. Tony's out. All right. Good night, dude. Awesome. Yeah. So that's the basic premise of it, guys. And, was just on YouTube and was looking for fishing chat, and this is what I found. Ooh, that's awesome. That's cool. You're like a pure organic reach watcher. So thanks for jumping on, Aiden. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Parker says, what's the number? What's the number for what to call in? We're not doing call-ins today. We're doing call-ins for fishing reports on Mondays now. So Mondays, I'll go over the schedule real quick, and then we're going to wrap up the show. So Parker, welcome to the show. If it's your first time here, say first timer, and everybody's going to say hi to you and say what's up. Basically on Mondays now we're doing fishing reports. So whatever fishing action you got done on the weekend or that week, we'll talk about that on Friday. You can call in, share your story, get some feedback, what lessons you learned, that kind of stuff for everybody else. Yeah, so Parker, welcome. You are a first timer. Right on, welcome. And then Tuesday, Wednesday are this style where I answer questions and we kind of just ramble on back and forth, talk about different topics depending on what you guys feel like talking about in the chat. And I add my 2 cents, and then we'll have guests call in and give us cool information like CCA did. And that's Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're doing interviews. We're interviewing people that are experienced fishermen in their fishing category, right? So we've had like Kevin Nakata on here with like the Hoya fishing. We've had Chris Blevins on here with also some kayak fishing. We've had Todd Burton here with TB Metal Art, with this beautiful yellowtail back here, talking about the process of shaping the metal, painting the metal. It's just a whole lot of skill sets mixed into one. So lots of great work. And then we've had Brian on here with his 2 pages worth of notes that we need to cover still. So Brian, we need to do part 2 soon. So if you're available maybe for this Thursday, let's do part 2. That'd be awesome. And then I'll be adding more guests to Thursdays, and Thursdays are going to be our interview nights. And then Fridays, we take all the stuff that we talked about that previous week, plus some random trivia like boat. What is it? what do we call it? Boat superstition, like ocean superstitions, or like movies, or the stuff that we talked about in the previous week. And we have a trivia night. And during trivia nights, usually we used to do the last question would win a prize, like a shirt back here, like Mad Max, or last week Izzy donated a half-day trip out of San Diego. So this week, this Friday, we're gonna do a cumulative score. So instead of one person swooping in at the end and winning by answering one question, we're gonna keep track of who answers the most questions during the whole fishy hour. That way it makes it more interesting, and it makes it more exciting. So whoever answers the most questions is gonna win the prize. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing this Friday. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yesterday when Izzy told me about you, I didn't really remember you, but I did when he showed me you were watching your Spotty challenge. Oh yeah, oh that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Spotty challenge is fun. Spotty challenge was fun. It was a mission. That's cool. So glad to have you in here, Dame. That's cool. Johnny Velasco, what's up? It says, welcome Parker, good. Big Orange, Big Orange today. What's up? What's up, dude? BOI, USC Trojan fan. I don't make my way back to the fish portion that much, but I really do like them dang fish. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. Awesome. You're in the right place if you love fishing. Biggest bad trivial night. Welcome back, Dirty Hooker. Oh, what up? Yeah, Dirty Hooker, let me know if you want to be a guest on one of these Thursdays. Hit me up on Instagram and we'll set it up. Let's see. Dirty Hooker Roman was inviting you to the show on Thursday. Earlier in the show, I would be cool to have you on. Man, cool. Thanks to Geeks. Aiden says, Roman, have you been fishing lately at all? Yes, I went fishing on Saturday. We went fishing for tuna. We were hoping for a bluefin, but we got a single yellowfin fishing the whole day. But I'm not bitter at all because I got some good sashimi the other day, so I am good to go. Sorry, I forgot a weird message. I was trying to bring up that picture. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, there it is. So came back with this, so not mad at that at all. Okay, so cool. Oh yeah, guys, before we end the show, I want to ask you guys to go. You guys, I know all of you guys know Kevin Akata, right? He put out a video on his personal channel that it came out a couple days ago. It's called Sight Fishing for Yellowtail. It's a cool video, but go watch it. I'm gonna get the link real quick and put it in the chat here because I want you guys to go see it after the stream is over. Okay, let's go give him some views. Let's go give him some follow, some subscribes. If you haven't subscribed to Kevin's channel, he's Sea Samurai. Let me get the link for it real quick, and then I want you guys to go check it out. Let's see. Sea Samurai. There he is. Okay, I'm gonna get the link to this video. Share. Copy. Okay, here it is. Okay, so right now this video is at 254 views. Let's give him a little bump. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. So that link, don't click on it yet. I just put it in the chat. Go watch Kevin's video and comment on it. Tell him MMFC in the house, right? Tell him say whatever comment you like. Say whatever comment you want about his video. It's a great video, and then let him know that you came from MMFC. Okay, so I'll be in the Discord in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to grab another drink, and I'll see you guys in there. If you guys don't know what the Discord is, what's up, Mo? Welcome, Mo. First timer, what's up, Mo? We're pretty much at the end of the show, Mo. Thanks for jumping on. We're here every weekday at 7 p.m. and watch the replay if you want. Otherwise, we're going to jump into the Discord and kind of have like a group discussion on whatever we feel like talking about. And today I'm feeling extra talkative, so let's get in there. If you don't know what the Discord is, it's a group. It's an application where we can jump in there and talk. It's like a group voice chat. It's romancastro.com/MMFC. www.romancastro.com/MMFC. I'm going to put the link in here. Okay, go watch that Kevin Nakata video, and we're going to talk about it in a second in Discord. Comment on this video, give it a like. I want to hype him up, and I want him to feel support from us here at MMFC. I appreciate him for taking the time. He didn't interview with us just once. He interviewed with us twice. He told me there's nothing that I'm not going to talk about. There's no restrictions. He let it all out for us. He gave us his favorite lures. He showed us all of his setups. He pretty much he was an open book to us. So let's go support Kevin and give him that extra bump of the like and the full view, and then leave a comment for him. Okay, guys? Thanks again. I'm going to kick off the music. Do some shout outs. I see a lot of new faces in here. HL Zone, I see you. Thanks for jumping on. Carlos Velasquez, welcome. Baker Lounge Fishing, thanks for coming back. Izzy, always, dude. Very, very grateful that you watch the show and that you enjoy our content. Salty in the house, Salty Dangler, Johnny, Two Geeks, Brian, Molester. Molester. I just got it. Mo. That's hilarious. Dude, you're crazy. Johnny, Alyssa, thanks for jumping on. Congratulations on joining the hook and line community. You're going to love it. It's pretty entertaining. There's so many options. It's a slippery slope. There's so many different options now that you're getting into that. Leonard in the house. Always great to have you, Leonard. Thank you so much. And Cal, Carlos, Roy came back. Right on, Roy. Thanks for jumping back on. Parker in the house. Aiden. Let's see. Who else we have here? Dame. The Dirty Hooker. Let me know on that potential interview on one of these Thursdays. It'd be great to have you on the show. I see Doug in the house. Let's see. Who else did I miss? Big Orange Idiot. What up? Okay. All right. If I missed you, loyal to the end. Right on. And let's see. Of course, Todd, TB Metal Art, Mr. Wayne, thanks for jumping on. Captain Dan, Chris, thanks for calling in today and giving us an update on AB 3030. Guys, make sure you go fill out those forms, ccacalifornia.org. Let's see. All right, guys. Cool, and thanks for the $4.99 super chat, Tony. Thank you. All right, guys. We'll talk tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's going to be fun. Okay? So, I'll see you guys on Discord in about a minute or two. Okay? Good night, everybody. Go check out Kevin's video. Thanks.